Okay, now we're going to take you through some basic lower extremity strengthening exercises that you can do following your knee surgery, total knee replacements, knee arthroscopy, ACLs, just some basic strengthening exercises. So we're going to have you starting with standing, just doing some gentle toe raises. You can use the edge of a countertop for balance. Just try not to use your hands to take much of the weight, do most of the work with the legs. So Lisa's just coming up onto those toes. You can hold it for about a count of 5 and then come on back down. For all of these exercises, the goal would be to work up to 3 sets of 10 in order to increase your strength. After the toe raises, we're going to have Lisa show some what's called hip abduction. That's bringing the leg out to the side. She's going to keep her toes pointed forward, keep her hips facing the countertop. And what she's doing is just bringing that leg straight out to the side to about a 45-degree angle. You don't need to go real high. Quality of the movement's more important than how far you're going. After the hip abduction exercises, Lisa's going to show us some hip extension exercises. This is bringing the hip back. She's keeping her toe pointed forward and really keeping her torso upright. We really don't want you bending too far forward, and this is not a big motion, just bringing it as far back as you can before you start to bend forward. We're now going to have Lisa do some knee flexion exercises. She's going to keep her thighs in line, parallel, keep her foot flexed, and she's bending that knee up towards her backside. Good. Now we're going to have Lisa lay on the mat on the table and do some strengthening exercises in supine or laying down. First exercise is what's called a quad set. You can put a rolled up towel underneath the underneath the ankle. And what she's doing is tightening her quadricep muscle, pushing it down, trying to slide that kneecap up towards her head. Next thing we're going to have her do is a straight leg raise. She's going to lock that knee in extension, toes towards the ceiling, and she's going to slowly bring that right leg up to meet the level of that left leg and then back down. A variation on the straight leg raise is with her toes pointed out to the side, almost like they're pointing to about 2 o'clock on the clock of the face of a clock. This is going to work the inside portion of her quadricep muscle. Next exercise we're going to have Lisa do is laying on her right side. She's going to be working on strengthening the hip abductors. This muscle is the same muscle she was working standing, bringing that leg out to the side. It's just a little bit more difficult, a little bit more progression. She's going to keep those toes pointed forward, keep her hips stacked up on each other so that she's not leaning back. That's going to help to strengthen the muscles on the outside of the thigh. Last exercise that we'll be showing you is with Lisa laying on her stomach. Again, this is hip extension. This is similar to the one she was doing standing, but a little bit more of a progression, keeping her ankle flexed. She's just lifting that leg straight up towards the ceiling a few inches. She can also work on knee flexion or bending in this position, where she's going to keep her thigh down and just bring that knee up towards her backside. Again, you can start out doing what you can tolerate, but the goal would be to work on 3 sets of 10 of each of these exercises as you're able. If you have access to a stationary bicycle, you can also work on a little range of motion prior to this to warm up. No resistance on the bike, just slowly rocking in half circles to get the knee moving.